1-0 win for Atlanta United, and we have the first win of 2021, and what was a pretty improbable win as well. What were your thoughts, Kinsey?
My thoughts were pretty good all throughout the game, and then Brad's red card happened. That first half was decent until that point.
Yeah, it's definitely we were showing some things, I think, with Gabriel Hainsey. I think the new system. How did it look to you?
I like the new system. It's better than what we had last season. So
yeah,
it's a win. That.
What were some of the noticeable things that you saw as the difference between this season and last season in terms of at least just one match and at least one full match to go off of?
We had possession, but we were actually using it to our advantage, to where last season we would just hold the ball and we would pass it back and forth throughout the back line. And then with Barco running the show pretty much the entire match, that didn't really happen last season. So
yeah, and definitely in that kind of starting lineup, it was some surprises, one would say. Definitely didn't quite expect, maybe for some people, that Mulroney would be the starter over Dom. There was a pretty, I think, maybe glaring exclusion of Ronald Hernandez in the whole lineup. He didn't travel, or in the squad, rather. But Lennon starts at right back, and you have Ibarra and Sosa and Hyndman in midfield. Barco on the left. I mean, what was the biggest, I guess, good surprise from the players that did start?
Really, for me, it was Sosa and his being in the right place at the right time throughout the entire match. Yeah, and then Ibarra pretty much running the midfield with Hyndman while Sosa was dropping back.
Yeah, I mean, definitely, we saw a lot of good play from our midfield, I think, this match. But up until, like you said, when Guzan gets that red card, then we have pretty much what could be termed as maybe our fourth string goalkeeper in 18-year-old Rocco Rios Novo. He comes on, and how did you judge his performance today?
Man of the match performance from him. Some of those saves, if Brad was still in, he probably wouldn't have gotten to. And then Rios, he was busting it in goal.
Busting it indeed, yeah. And I mean, basically, he kind of took some damage to the top of his skull as well. He was definitely sacrificing his body. But what do you think ultimately kind of turned the this kind of tie around for us, even though we essentially had a very disadvantageous position that we were put in with that red card?
The penalty. I don't think if we had scored that penalty, we wouldn't have won. It would have been a 0-0 draw or a 1-0 loss.
Yeah, very well could have been, but yes, fate smiled upon us after a very unideal red card for sure. Any final thoughts on this match and our prospects going into the second leg?
I have good feelings about the second leg, especially with the away goal. And then final thoughts on this match. Not really anything bad. Just keep playing how we were playing, essentially.
So would you be comfortable?
Next match.
Yeah, sorry, Joseph. Would you be comfortable with Rios Novo as our starter in the second leg?
Yeah, I would be.
Already a convert already. So, but all right, Mackenzie, thank you so much, and we'll talk to you later.